Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing some Orvar Bombardment here today. And Orvar the All Form is a super fun card. 4 mana 3/3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more other permanents you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. And then whenever a spell or ability opponent controls would cause you to discard a card, create a token that's a copy of target permanent. So we're making copies of permanents, whether this gets discarded from hand or whether we get it on the battlefield. And so what we want to do is, first off, we want things that are worth copying. And we have a few of those things. Haphazard Bombardment seems like a pretty fun one. This is a little bit different of a deck. This one actually is brought to me by one of the mods on Twitch side of things. And so I haven't playtested this very much yet, or I haven't playtested at all, but the idea of this is pretty fun. So 5 mana, 6 mana Bombardment. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you choose 4 non-enchantment permanents you don't control and put an aim counter on each of them. So we can put this on lands, we can put it on anything that's not an enchantment. And then at the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents you don't control have an aim counter on it, destroy one of those permanents at random. So basically, this is one of the best ways to just like do land destruction, because you get to destroy a land at the beginning of every end step, up until you have just like one left, right? Well, if you can keep making more and more haphazard bombardments, put more and more counters onto things, then they eventually just don't have permanents. They don't have things to do. And normally you have to play a full play set of haphazard bombardment, ramp up to it, all that kind of stuff. But what we can do with Orvar, and this is kind of the idea of this deck, is we get to play a little bit of a control-y, making sure that we're actually like drawing into stuff game in the early game. So we have Mind Stones for a little bit of ramp. We have just early game try to answer stuff with Battle of Frost and Fire. I think we do need probably like one Wrath of God here as well, just for something in the early game. Let's actually go Doomscar. One Doomscar, because that is a turn 3 removal potentially for us. Yeah, we're gonna try this out. But then basically we get to copy a bunch of other stuff. So we have a bunch of permanents that are fun to copy. Best of Sea God, a really fun one to copy. Shark Typhoon's really fun to copy. And also lets us kind of play through the early game a bit more too. Really fun with Anointed Procession. And making multiples of these can also be really fun. And making multiple copies, tokens, which makes more Anointed Processions tokens, which then we can make more and more tokens. Like that's kind of the fun shenanigans we can go for. So how do we actually target our stuff to make sure they get copies? Flicker of Fate, Blink of an Eye, Mythos of Illuna is basically it, right? Those are the ones. But we can also bring back those spells with Mirari Conjecture. So we can kind of go for this kind of loop of just kind of keep bringing them back, keep doing more, keep casting more stuff onto this, keep making more copies. At some point, they're going to scoop up and not be able to do it. Can this deck actually work? I do think that we're probably a little bit too slow in the early game to make this fully work here, but we're going to try it out and maybe like make a few changes here and there to keep going through. But overall, I'm excited to try this out, see how it goes for us. And we're going to jump into free play with this one because this is as janky as it gets. And wish me luck. Here we go. Oh, we should definitely have Deafening Clarions in the deck. That would be good. Marcelius. Let's keep this. We do have ramp. That's actually a very important thing to have in the early game here. Ramp, get up to Lithoform Engine, and then we can have a lot of fun. So play this tapped. Lands don't ever go onto the stack, do they? Target permanent spell you control. No, it's a spell. Yeah, so the lands don't count there. All right, go Mind Stone. All right, being on the play and having a little bit of ramp does change the math on this deck completely. So we're gonna try to make this work. We're gonna try to get to Shark Typhoon, play it out. Okay, so Lithoform Engine. Yep, we're doing the jank. We do have to have 4 extra mana before we can copy any permanent that we're putting out. It would be nice to have like maybe Omen of the Seas instead of Ops as well, so we can like copy those along the way. All right, so Mind Stone. Yep. I can copy the effect to draw more cards with the Mind Stones as well. Let's pass the turn. And up against this deck, they're up to 6 mana already. If they have the what's it called? I can't even think of it. Do they just kicked this? Oh my gosh. Is that only 6 mana to kick? That's actually really good. What's the thing that taps for colorless mana or taps extra for colorless mana? I don't remember. Pass to my turn. All right, let's play out the Shark Typhoon. Hope for no Ugin. And then we're gonna do it. We get to play Mazemind Tome and make a copy of it while it's on the stack. Or copy the trigger of Shark Typhoon, whichever one we want. We want more Mazemind Tomes. Skyclave Relic. All of the mana in the world. Apparently no payoffs though. Crawling Barrens can be annoying. Spinning Wheel. I haven't seen this one before. Tap target creature. Another Spinning Wheel. All right. Middleware Colossus. All right, now they're playing a thing. All right, sweet. Blink of Night actually is going to be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and hold up here. Let's go with Mazemind Tome. Let's make... I think I want to copy... Let's see. We can copy just the trigger here and make 2 2/2s. And that way we can hold a Blink of an Eye for the Middleware Colossus. We could actually just draw a card if we hold off. But I also want to hold on for that. So let's... it doesn't even show the ability to trigger. It's just like... what is this? Oh, that's funky. All right. Well, we did the thing. We did what we wanted to do. And now we can scry through and find more stuff. Tapped. Pass the turn. Potential 8 life gain here. All right, we want haphazard bombardment, which doesn't work very well with what they're doing at all. But that's what we want, so we're doing it. Oh my goodness. Oh man. We also want Orvar. Shambling Suit. That's a big boy. Taps a creature. All right. Well, scry. So we have the ability to copy the Blink of an Eye as well. For 3 mana, right? I'm not sure if we can copy the kicked version of it though. How does that work? Another Shark Typhoon. Yep, we'll keep that on top. All right, I think we actually have a shot in this matchup. We're gonna take 12 here if they attack in. I don't know why you wouldn't attack in with both here. Here you go, sir. Okay, there we go. Swings in for 10. Down to 9. Yeah, draw that one. Go to main phase. We do get to make a few more shark tokens with this as well, or one more. We could just play out the Shark Typhoon and Blink of an Eye, make 2 tokens that way too, instead of carrying out the Lithoform engine. But come on. Lithoform engine stuff is fun. I'm just not sure if we actually get to draw a card with it. They only have 2 spinning wheels, so we have to block something. Let's do this. Let's just play out the Shark Typhoon. Number 2. I could copy the trigger ability and make 2 6/6s, but we want the ability to do this instead. So pass the turn. I tap so now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We have to wait till combat, until they go to combat. Bounce something. Get 2 2/2s. They can tap down 2 of them. But as long as something gets bounced, we're fine. Okay, we're good. Okay, taps on a creature. That's fine. Resolve. Goes to combat. Attacks in. Okay, blink here. They only have one more spinning wheel. I don't think they have a way to untap something here. And I think we're doing it, man. We're doing it. All right, we have lots of ways to draw cards. We can actually pay to activate this, pay 2 more to draw 2 more cards. So 4 mana, draw, sorry, not 2 more, but more cards. Okay, taps down 1 creature. Create another shark. And we actually are pretty close to just swinging in for lethal soon too as well. It's not that bad. All right, blink of an eye. Bounce. Block. Exactly how we drew it up. Definitely are scared of an Ugin. Ugins are bad things, I've heard. Scry, more lands. In some cases, we actually do want lands, but I think I'd rather scry into something better and randomly run into them with other stuff. Orvar the All Form. Okay, draw. Go to main phase. Okay, we still get to draw 2 cards potentially here. Draw a card, do something else. Let's... Okay, Orvar the All Form. This is a little bit awkward. Yeah, I think we just draw a card here. Another Orvar. I'm drawing now just because I'd rather find a land than nothing. They can tap down 2 creatures. We're going to have to block with Orvar now. Probably. But we have another one, so no attacks. Pass the turn. It's all good. It's all good. We want a land so we can double cast this. Does that actually help us much? No, I think it just hurts us more. We do get 5/5s. And then actually that's pretty good with Shark Typhoon. It's pretty fun. We get to gain some life with the Maze Mind Tome soon. If they find another spinning wheel, I think we're dead. Actually, do they even have enough mana? That's a lot of mana to play that much stuff. All right, Stonecold Serpent. That's bad. All right, kill this one. Jump here. We actually kill the Orvar as well, but what we could do... All right, so first off, oh man, this is funky. Let's scry first. Gain some life. Land off the top. I kind of want like a haphazard bombardment and try to have a chance at killing the snake. I don't think we have enough mana to draw it and find it. So we can make quite a few tokens here. So first off, let's go to combat. Wait, this has reach, so no attacks. We're gonna go Battle of Frost and Fire. We get to kill this. We unfortunately also kill our Orvar. Oh, this is oh, it's a shapeshifter. It's all token. That's right. And then Maze Mind Tome. Or Mind Stone, I mean. And let's go ahead and draw, gain 4 more life. Still trying to look for that land. It wouldn't be bad to hit. All right. I don't know if we stay alive through that. They can tap down the 2 5/5s. We can chump the Metalwork Colossus, and as long as we block 2 damage of Stonecold Serpent, we're fine. So, like, we're fine. We should be good. I totally forgot Orvar doesn't get hit there. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I just think it's not a giant, but because it's a changeling, but it's a changeling, so it's a giant. Dude, this is so fun. Taps on a 5/5. Yep. Dude, I love how they're tapping these down over and over and over again. Like, what are you trying to hold up for? He hasn't been going for the Crawling Barons. Crawling Barons probably is the better thing for him to be doing. But then he can't use the spinning wheel to tap stuff down. Don't tell him that. Oh yeah, shh. Sorry guys. This is hilarious that we're actually going this far with it. You know, like that's the best thing about this. Okay, Crawling Barons. They can pump it one more time. We kill it with a shark if they attack in. That's fine. All right, sweet. Yeah, this is about as good as it gets. All right. We go to 2. We're fine with that. We get to scry. We get a haphazard bombardment. All right. All right. Land wouldn't be bad. This is after draws. I also want things to copy stuff as well, right? Okay, this creates 2 6/6s. One of these guys are gonna die. I guess everything to the bottom. I'd rather find ways to copy haphazard bombardment on the next turn. We're 1 land away from being able to do it with Lithoform Engine as well. I can copy an effect though, so let's go ahead and do this. So let's haphazard bombardment. Okay, there. Okay, get 3 6/6s. Bombardment onto Serpent, Colossus, and Spinning Wheel, Spinning Wheel. Okay, one of those are going to go away this turn. What is it? No attacks because we don't know. If it was a snake, then I'd be fine with that. Okay, Spinning Wheel, that's good. That's good for us. Oh my gosh. I think we're actually winning this. If we get a swing in, I mean, we have plenty of damage there. We do have to block a lot onto the Stone Cold Serpent now. Oh my goodness, guys. This game. This is so fun. We still haven't like copied stuff with Orvar yet. We've done more with Lithoform Engine. They have their own Lithoform Engine. They can double up the effect of the Spinning Wheel, which means we lose 12 points of blockageness. We have another Orvar, so we're fine blocking the Metal War Colossus there. We can Battle Frost and Fire again, get 2 more 5/5s. Hopefully one of these things goes away with Haphazard Bombardment. I definitely wouldn't mind a Flicker effect. A Flicker effect would be so nice here. I guess I can also double up the trigger of the Haphazard Bombardment as well to just destroy more things. Would that have been better than using the 6/6? Probably. I think that was actually where I messed up. I should have copied the triggered ability of this. So 16. Okay. That was our only way to block to not be dead. Now the snake's gone. Okay, we get to draw a few cards this way. Hopefully this finds us another land. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. could copy this. No, because that just kills our sharks. So yeah, we can't copy this right now. Draw some cards. Discard Battle of Frost and Fire. I guess we only need one of these lands, right? We have to attack it at some point. All right, I can draw here and draw 2 more cards. Let's go Orvar the All Form as well, though. Can I swing in? Lithoform Engine gets a copy twice. If I know the spinning wheel, then we're dead. So we can swing in with 1. Right now, we know that that's still a possibility. So swing in with 1. This way, we actually have a chance at creating lethal on the next turn. What dies? Spinning wheel. Okay, I guess we're not as worried about spinning wheel now. Gate Colossus. He's a big boy. They only have 1 gate. Creates 2 8/8s, and we have game in the air. Yeah, okay, we'll go and block here, swing in. Dude! Oh, yeah, I did have fun with that match. That was a blast. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that counts. That counts as a win, so we're taking it. That's hilarious. Dude, Magic is so fun. I ask all the people playing the same things over and over again, are you having as much fun as I am? But you don't need to answer because I already know, you know? Yeah. All right, up against Albin, and we have another turn 3 Lithoform Engine into Shark Typhoon with Mythos of Aluna. I mean, this is... I don't feel like this deck typically will run this smoothly, but this is about as good as it gets, you know? So we're going to take the games where this works for us. Shocks it in, Soul Warden. Okay. And an Anointed Procession with Shark Typhoon stuff. With Mythos of Aluna. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. Okay, down to 19. All Form is a good blocker, but it probably dies stuff. Let's go Anointed Procession first. If they have discard and they force us to discard Orvar, we're actually pretty fine making 2 extra copies of Anointed Procession. Like, that would be pretty great. I would be fine with that. Making more copies of Mindstone might be the better play, but still. Down to 16, okay. Do we actually just go for the Mythos of Aluna right now? I could make copies of Soul Warden. This is a triggered ability as well. I need to hit a land here also. All right, what we do is we opt. I want to hit lands first, so opt. That counts as a land. And then we can Shark Typhoon. Make a token to block if we feel like we need to. It makes 2 tokens for us. Heliod. We're gonna take 4. That's fine. If I bring these guys in, they actually make a bigger Pride Mate. Do I want to do this right now? Shark Typhoon is a really fun thing for us to get out on board. Let's go ahead and do it. I don't want them to gain the 2 life first to put more counters onto Soul Warden, so we have to block there too. Now we'll chump block on the next turn. Hopefully they don't have too much removal. We can Mythos of Aluna and start making copies of Soul Warden. Another Anointed Procession. Oh my goodness. Please don't have all of the removal. Please, 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 please. This is so greedy. We get so many Soul Wardens, and we've seen in the past that makes all of the good stuff. Playcrafter. All right. They do get to kill one of them. They get to put more counters onto things. please don't have more removal. No, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. One more turn. Yeah, greed. Greed equals best. I agree with that statement. We get to survive. We get to survive. We get to survive. We get to survive. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Alrighty. Is there anything better than this? I don't think so. I think Mythos onto the Soul Warden is the best play. Can I play anything else? 7 mana? No. So, Hollow Fountain tapped. Mythos onto Soul Warden. Make a few of them. Gain just a little bit of 12 life, you know? They get more life too. That's cool, whatever. You don't matter. And we want to keep these guys alive as long as possible. Okay. We don't want them, like, any of these guys to die if we can avoid it. May not be unavoidable. Because they can do 20 points of damage, I think, here now. So, yep. And there it is, 20 points of damage. Darn it. All right, pass to my turn. Getting to 8 mana is a good thing for us to do. So we can play multiple things. We can actually use the Orvar to gain us more life. So, oh gosh. Follis' Citadel. Daxos, alright, they get more life gain. They get the Heliod turned on. Yep. Alright, so we chump one Pride Mate. I like this idea too, of just like winning processions with Mythos of Illuna is honestly so fun. Like, that's so good. I think we have plenty of really good draws here. Hazard Bombardment will be the most interesting one. I don't think we actually play it right away until we have a chance to copy it. Oh no. Alright, we gain 4 life and then we lose 2 life. So we're now even with them, except we're gonna have to lose one of these guys. And now all they have to do is swing at the Johnny's Pride Mate and have it hit and gain life, and then we're dead. All right, we need more copies of Soul Warden. Yeah. Gain 2 life, basically. We can actually take a hit now, if we wanted to, from all the power they have on board. Just barely. Oh no, we can't. Not if they swing with everything. Dude, so many flipping triggers. Is there anything that we draw that's better, that's worthwhile? I guess the board wipe here would actually be really nice. Although it kills our stuff. Yeah, no. Okay, go to 12. Pass to my turn. Blink of an eye. This is kind of interesting. So we want to blink a Soul Warden to make more Soul Wardens, right? But then we lose one of them, but we make 4 more. So yeah, so I think that's our only play. We'll see how much damage they swing in for. Pretty sure they just give everything lifelink and swing in, and we're most likely dead. Soul Warden. All right, before that hits, let's go ahead and do this now. All right, so Soul Warden. These should all trigger before this one dies and goes away. So we actually get more triggers. So we should gain a little bit of life. Just a wee little bit. I still don't think we actually survive. Maybe what I should have done is waited until they attacked in and blinked the thing that was blocking a Pride Mate. I guess that's the other best play I could have gone for. They still just activate Veto though and swing in, and we should be dead. I feel like that should be more triggers. We had 4 more enter the battlefield. We had, that's 7 altogether. 7 times 4 minus 4. So it should be 7 times 4 minus 4, which is, okay, 28. Yeah, okay, that's about right. I feel like it should be more. And then we get these triggers. Okay. Yeah, Veto still kills us. Anyway, we did the fun stuff. We did something cool. We made copies of the Orvar with Anointed Procession out. Still wish I had just made more copies of Anointed Procession. And one of these games, it'll happen. Okay, I can't promise that, but if you play it, it might. Yep. Speaker of the Heavens. So many stinking triggers. This is ridiculous. Yep. Activate the Veto. Come on, let's just get to it. We don't need to play out more stuff. This is just them playing stuff off the top of their Bolas' Citadel right now too. We are technically gaining more life than they're going to be doing damage to us at the moment. Oh my gosh, whenever one of our creatures you control attack, gain life equal to the number of creatures you control. I forgot about this card. Dude, I totally forgot about this card. I don't think I've ever played with this one. Okay, I did like when it first came out, but we got to do more of that. That's a fun card. We'll have to do another Krenko Angelic Exaltation with this card and Soul Wardens and whatever else. That would actually be a blast. Oh gosh, can you imagine? Oh, that's gonna be fun. All right, let's have more triggers. Wait, we still technically know that we're dead to this. Should we be holding off? I don't know. They're gaining 3 life, so we're only gaining 3 life for everything that they play. I'm going to play this out just because you don't get these kinds of games that often, and it's just fun to show off. We do lose to them activating Veto or Heliod, so just activate Veto. All right, goes to combat. Yep. Swings in. Okay, there we go. How much is this? It's a lot. Oh, is it number of a number of attacking creatures? Okay, that's a little bit worse. All right. All right, and we gotta keep one Soul Warden, activate Veto. Oh, did they already? I think they did already. Okay, yeah, good game. Good game, sir. We had fun. It was a blast. 35, 9, 35, 12, 9, 14, 24. Just a little bit of damage, you know, no big deal. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, okay, yeah. Okay. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at the glow. Oh my goodness, so many triggers. Let it all happen. And we're dead. There we go. Okay, that was fun. That still was really fun. Let's actually go make a couple quick changes to the deck. Don't you dare tell me to take the engine out. No. All right, so we need to add in Deafening Clarions into the deck. So we're gonna go 3 copies of those. We're gonna take out some ops. We're gonna add in. We're gonna go down to. We do need Maze Mind Tome, but I think we need more. Anything else that does ramp, basically. So this could be an interesting one to use, just because we can, if we end up getting to all the permanents, it's something we can copy and gain 3 life, draw a card over and over again. So a Rozka Relic isn't the worst. Is there anything else that we can play? I guess maybe like a creature that can block. We'd also go, yeah, so we could go for Mirror as just like something else we can maybe hit to ramp us up to everything else. That's the biggest thing I'm realizing is that we just want more and more mana. And if we could make copies of this, that actually could be a lot of mana. We do need colored mana as well, but you know, whatever. And maybe more Flicker of Fates could be good too if we actually get to the Orvar. Let's yeah, definitely Clarion I like. Let's go one copy of Palladium Mirror. Sure. Why not? All right, up against Gotrek, and we have a Mind Stone, so we keep. We have Doomscar. So we have that on turn 3, actually, if we need it. So we'll see what we're up against. We're on the draw, which actually is not bad with this hand. I actually kind of like the Mythos of Luna. We can bring back Doomscars to the hand as well. I kind of like Mythos of Luna with the Conjecture as well, actually. That's pretty fun. All right, keep this. Yeah, this is beautiful hand. I really like how the mana base has been working with this deck. All right, we definitely want Doomscar. Mythos of Luna can also be pretty fun. Battle of Frost and Fire also pretty fun. Okay, Glacial Fortress, Foretell the Doomscar. If they don't have too big of a board, then we'll just play out Mind Stone, hold off for a bit, and then see if we can just get to Battle, Frost, and Fire first, and then hold up Doomscar for another turn. Yep. And then we can Mythos the Battle, Frost, and Fire before it goes away. Oh man, how close are they to Muxus here? So one, they have to sacrifice this to get to Muxus. They have 4, 5. So they have land and sack Cirque Prospector. That's Muxus mana, right? We'll just hope that doesn't happen, or that it's not that good. In some cases, it's actually better to wipe after the Muxus. So play it tapped. See if 16 can win for us. So pass the turn. Hello. They got it. Oh no, sorry. I was thinking they had 4 lands already. No, they're still a little bit shy of Muxus. Am I not counting the lands here, right? 4 or 5. Oh, it costs 5. I did count it right the first time. And we're dead. Darn it. Yep. There was the chance they didn't have everything. Yep. I got too greedy. Alrighty. Up against not Ranger Joe. Oh no. All right, keep this. We got some ramp. We have Mythos to ramp a little bit more even. Sacred Foundry tap, pass the turn. Warlord's Fury right away. Interesting. Definitely looking like a Phoenix deck then. Pass the turn, stop in the upkeep. Definitely just going to try to get out Palladium Mirror. I'm not sure if it survives in this matchup, but yeah, most likely doesn't. Conjecture. And they can do some pretty fun stuff with that. But we'll put it to the bottom for now. We want to get to Haphazard Bombardments. Ramp wouldn't be bad. If this survives, we actually get to Haphazard Bombardment pretty quickly. All right, gets rid of a shock. Yeah, let's go ahead and scry. Another land. Not right now. All right, that's fine. We need double blue. We have that with the Hollow Fountain, but I guess I don't want to have to do that. We have white on both of those guys, so yeah. Okay, Palladium Mirror. They just got rid of a shock, so hopefully they don't have as many in hand. Obviously, that's how it's going to work. I don't think they're going to be playing Bone Crusher Giant because they're playing Fill the Graveyard with stuff. This is probably a Burgy deck as well, actually. Okay, Stormwing Entity. Okay, we'll probably Mythos onto that. Or else with Conqueror's Death. That's also not bad. Okay, pass the turn. Strategic planning. Maybe digging for lands. So they hit 3 lands there. Shocks it in. Storming Entity. Okay. Nope, to the bottom. Yeah, I'm liking the Palladiumer. It is inconsistently good though. Okay, let's draw. I'd rather Doomscar. Doomscar is interesting. Okay, everything of theirs costs more to cast. I think Mythos onto the Elspeth Conqueror's Death is just going to be better in general. Having the everything costing 2 more to cast for a couple turns is huge. All right, draw with Palladiumer. See if we can find an untapped land or just some other stuff to be doing. Gain some life. Orvar is awesome. Now we can flicker the... Oh no, we won't be able to flicker that, and the token doesn't get flickered. Oh well. Actually, no, because we get to copy beforehand, so we actually can play Orvar, flicker, get rid of an Arc-like Phoenix. All right, that's pretty good stuff. Nothing in the graveyard. Okay, so Orvar. Flicker. Alright, they've got to be digging for more of those, right? That's the whole game plan. So this is the Phoenix deck. It's just Storming Entities, Phoenix, and I'm sure like Sprite Dragons. And then they're just running these guys to get there. Maybe the one that has power equal to stuff in exile and in the graveyard. And whatever, I can't remember the name of it now. Maybe this has Curiosity and Niv-Mizzet in it as well. Lightning Axe. Alright, we do have to find a way to finish the game. That's a pretty great way to finish the game. Probably could have just played out the token, but I feel like they're going to have more bounce, and we can always just recast it. Yeah, I was going to say, like, that just basically wins us the game right there. Sweet! Okay, I mean, sometimes this deck can just be good. And we did use Orvar, so that's what matters. That's good. I honestly don't think I expected to win a single game with this deck, and every time we do, I just like, yes! Crackling Drake, there it is. Yeah, that's right, Crackling Drake. All right, up against Igni. Bring it on, Igni. Mind Stone, definitely wouldn't mind red mana for the Deafening Clarion. If we have that, this would be an amazing hand. We got a mulligan. We'll keep that, I guess. I mean, that's a lot of ramp. Do I actually want to keep the Mind Stones, just ramp up to whatever we get? No, we'll keep the Maze Mind Tome. Fun stuff. You're brewing Orvar and EDH at the moment? Yeah, Orvar EDH would be really fun. All right, is this mono green ramp or just other stuff? That looks like mono green. I actually really like the art of that. I kind of forget with all of the other kinds of lands you can end up getting that sometimes just good art basic lands look better out here than other stuff does. And Flaxen Intruder, is this mono white one, mono green 1-drops? This is actually really annoying. It destroys all of our enchantments. So you may sacrifice it when you do. I hate you right now. This is awful. Okay, we have red mana there. I guess we go ahead and throw that out there. Next turn we get to play double Mind Stone, so let's just play out the Maze Mind Tome. We at least get to activate it before Flaxen Intruder comes along and ruins our day. Has to deal combat damage to a player. So far, still just mono green 1-drop shenanigans. All right, well, we're scrying first. Not a board wipe. But land isn't the worst if we are going to keep getting hit by stuff. It's not like they're doing a whole lot of damage here. I'm really, really confused by this deck. Doesn't sacrifice anything. All right. Okay, I guess. If they want to destroy both these Mazevine Tomes or Mind Stones, then sure. All right, pass the turn. I mean, if we get rid of their only way to deal damage, just hit with everything again. Is this just like deal damage equal to your toughness deck too? It could be like all of these one drops with some toughness into what's the one card that does stuff? I don't remember. Almighty Bushwhack. Yes. Dude, yes. All hell to Bushwhack. Gets to get some life. Now we don't want more lands. Okay, draw. Artifact or enchantment. Go to main phase. Can't actually play this untapped at the moment. I think we just make a 4/4 shark, right? So they can pump the Bushwhack up to be a 4/4. That's a little bit annoying. Our conjecture doesn't have. We don't have anything in the graveyard yet. I could just draw cards with Mazevine Tome. All right, let's pass the turn. All right, X4. 20 per session. All right. We're gonna kill this guy. Yeah, you can pump. Our life total is a little bit in danger, but we get to gain 4 life here soon, so I'm not that worried. Down to 9. That's definitely not gonna be good here. Honestly, wouldn't mind an Orvar. Orvar is a decent blocker. Kills Mazevine Tome. Okay. Okay, draw. All right, bonus keeps it up. I don't know what they were playing, but it looked fun regardless. All right, so in the wrap up for this deck, this is a hilarious deck. I actually really enjoyed playing this. But yeah, Orvar with Haphazard Bombardment. We didn't actually ever make tokens of the Haphazard Bombardment. I think it's one in a million to make that kind of thing happen. But we did make lots of tokens of other things. We ended up getting out Northern Processions, making copies of Soul Wardens, or other people's Soul Wardens with Mythos of Luna. We ended up having some fun with the Elswith Conquers Death. Just destroyed an Is It Phoenix deck, which is actually usually a pretty good deck. And so we just happened to run into like the perfect stuff to just destroy that deck. So really funky, but really fun. Anyway, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.